On the topic of working smarter, not harder, we had a video where we talked about how to make hearts. So great, I've made a new heart, and I would like multiples of these. Okay, I need more than one heart for whatever I'm working on. There are a couple of ways that I can do that. I could go to Edit and Copy. I can go to Edit and Paste. Notice there are keyboard shortcuts that are being held right here, so Control-C and Control-V. Those are the Windows shortcuts, and you could use those anywhere in Microsoft Word, anywhere. Okay, and it's certainly a perfectly acceptable way. If I edit and copy and edit and paste, I will get a second heart. It's great. But truly the fastest way to go about this is do what's called an Alt drag. So I'm going to have the black selection tool, going to add the Alt key and move right to my path so that I see a double arrow like that. Okay, so I've let go of Alt and I've pushed it again. And now I can simply drag and make as many of these as I would like. And one of the advantages, besides the fact that it's just fast, is that you can do this with multiple pieces and you can move them exactly where you want. If I need, start over for a moment, if I need all of them to be in a row, I would like them to be vertical here all along the side. If I select Alt and drag, and while still pushing Alt and while still clicking, I have not released either of those things. If I add the Shift key, no matter where I wiggle left or right, this will stay vertical. It would also stay horizontal if that was the direction I was moving. Shift is being used often in the program to constrain motion. It makes a rotate happen at every 45 degrees, and it's keeping everything aligned here. Consider too, does it make sense for you to copy and paste multiple pre-colored shapes? Or are you trying to make it a color or some other design? Perhaps you want to make it a color, perhaps you want to make it a mesh, and you are adding a color here. If you want all of them to look like that, rather than do that individually and do that 4 times, you're just going to do it the one time and now Alt and drag those and move that. Okay, so it depends a little bit on what colors you want and what the workflow that you have going. Sometimes you do want to color them separately, but if you want multiples that are exact, it's often a whole lot easier to simply color and make one how you want and copy and do that. Don't forget too that you could always resize and rotate and otherwise use these however you want. It is just a tool to get you multiples of the same thing. So I've only drawn it once, and now I can recolor and arrange however I want.